So I'm in hell. I I don't know. Listen. Sorry for the longest starting screen that I've ever had, and hopefully never have to do again for as long as I shall live, but unfortunately that's what happened. So the TLDR on that is, I like to go to the Twitch stream manager to make sure that my stream is functioning properly and not completely crashing every 2 seconds generally. So that's what I did. When I pressed the going live button, I went to go to my stream manager, and for some reason the player on Twitch was broken, and so I spent like 5 minutes trying to troubleshoot that. I got absolutely nowhere, and I simply ended up opening a different browser so that I could manage my stream and make sure it's not totally dead the entire time. Because it was so broken, I could not even tell I was live, basically, because that's how broken it was. And apparently this is a common thing, and there still just isn't really a consistent fix for it or anything. It's just like, it's just a thing that happens, and there's like, okay, I don't know. I'm not tech savvy. I'm certainly not internet savvy. So when stuff like that happens to me, sometimes the answer is I give up, and I hope that eventually the problem solves itself. I don't know, kind of a depressing start to my return stream that Twitch decided to break the second I got online, but it's fine. That's what, there's the benefit of, thankfully, we've picked Stardew for my return stream today because it's chill and it's cozy and it's low stress. Generally, spirits are very happy. That's great. Thanks, spirits. It's cool. Okie dokie. Honestly, it's been so long, I don't remember anything that's happening. I've played 6 days in this world, somehow, apparently. Not very much, but that should mean that we have plenty to do. Okay, Robin here. I know there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stones and 1000 G and you're ready for it. I think that I will not do that, Robin. I appreciate your marketing prowess. I wish I was as good at marketing as you are. God, no I don't. Can you imagine if VTubers like acquired your mailing address and sent letters promoting their channels to you? That's horrifying. What's the online equivalent of that? Just like sending DMs and begging people to stop your streams? That's so cursed. Never mind. I don't wish I had Robin's marketing. I don't. There was a thought. Scratch it. Throw it out the window. Fuck that thought. It was terrible and horrifying. Okay. I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurer's spirit. That much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my adventurer's guild. Be careful, Marlin. Okay, yippee. I want to do that for sure. Got some parsnips. Do I have parsnips in the chest? I would assume yes, because it looks like I've already harvested some. Yes, I do. Oh, I even have a red cabbage. Wow, that's fancy schmancy. Okie, let's just sell those in that case. And I guess the goal would be slay 10 slimes in the mines. Not that it really gets me that much immediately, but I think achievement-wise, kind of done a lot already. Reach level 40 to slay 10 slimes. Farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. That would be good. I'm not really sure how much I can do to like work on that. Oh, craft a furnace. That would also require going to the mines. So it does seem like grinding the mines is perhaps our best chance. I don't know why I didn't plant these. Oh, I'm forgetting what all the commands are on Switch again. Oof. Honestly, probably not even just on Switch. I'm probably forgetting what the commands are in general because I feel like I haven't played Stardew in a while. No, but I think it's specifically on Switch. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. I don't know. I haven't played on regular computer in a while either. Lately, in my free time off stream, I've been playing just Genshin and Minecraft. And that's it. Because I feel like if I'm gonna play new games, I should, you know, do it on stream. But then I haven't been streaming because I've been adjusting. My sleep schedule is better, I think. It's not, it's always gonna have issues. It's kind of the unfortunate truth that I have long since accepted due to my general insomnia. So it's never really gonna be perfect. Oh man, I shouldn't be bringing my, whatchamacallit, fishing rod and watering can with me to the mines. That's kind of dumb. I don't need that in the mines. Especially now when I have so few pocket space. Sorry, that kind of sounded like I interrupted the thought, but I didn't really. I don't have anything else to say. I was just saying my sleep schedule is always going to be fucked up because of the insomnia. But it's better. I did manage to improve it to a more functional level, I think, for, you know, lessons and classes season that I now must survive through. That's good. I'm still sleepy as hell. I still gotta adjust to the whole lessons part of the schedule, so. Who just left their house? It was Sebastian. I don't have anything to give him. I have nothing to benefit from talking to him. I don't think I did much socializing yet on this account. Yeah, no, not really. Nobody in town likes me. But to be fair, I think I also don't like anyone in town yet, technically. I am but a hermit who lives with my sole purpose being killing 10 green slimes, collecting stone and copper so I can make a furnace, and ideally getting to level 40, but let's be honest, I don't know that that's happening anytime soon. A guy can dream. I was lucky. I should look around though, because if there are more slimes, I would want to kill them. Yep, just like this guy. Perfect, that'll make 2 slimes. I think it'll come up with a pop-up on it. No? Oh, it doesn't come up with a pop-up. What did I think it does? That must be for something else then, I guess. Huh. Oh well. If I thought it would, but I can keep count the old-fashioned way on my little fingies. This will be 3 and 4. That's good progress. Although again, you know, you don't really gain very much from getting access to the Adventurers Guild per se, but you get to remove the achievement thing from your achievements menu, or quest menu, I guess, your journal. That's the official name. You get to remove the initiation quest from your journal, which is satisfying. And I am the type of game player that appreciates that type of progress, where you have a thing and then you complete it and then you don't have to do the thing anymore. Whatever that gameplay style is called. Completionism, I guess. And not that I complete a lot of things. I mostly just play them until I can't be bothered to grind for the hardcore ending stuff. But you know, that's a form of, it's less like achievement 100% completionism, and it's more like, if my heart feels complete, if my soul is satisfied, then that's good enough for me, you know, and I'll move on. I want to get these cave carrots. I definitely do not need sap. That was the wrong button. I'm incompetent. Okay. Gotta get this copper. We have to create a furnace. Oh, I already have this unlocked, so I probably could have made the scarecrow like right away. I'm a dumbass. Oh well, I'll do that when I go home. 20 copper ore. I don't know if we had any back at home in the chests or not, but we should be able to get 20 from the mines easily. And of course, you need, what, another 25 on top of that in order to get your first copper upgrade, I think. Surely that's right, right? Anyways, if it's not, we'll find out. So that would be what, 45 would be like a decent copper ore goal for the day? Yeah, I could aim for that. Don't know if we'll get there, but I could certainly aim for it. That's the fun thing about goals. You don't really have to meet them. You can just set them and work towards them, and then, you know, end up in an inevitable cycle of never completing them. But, you know, sometimes if you do complete them, then that'll be really cool, and that's worth it all, you know? It's worth the strife of failure to get that one W. And that's why you should never give up. Ha 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 ha. I think there was another guy here. Yes, there was. Oh, and more copper. It's a good thing I came back this way. I guess I can kill the bug too. I don't really need to, but I mean, again, it's a video game. I don't need to do anything. I can just do whatever I want. That's the beauty of video game. Can't pick that up. C'est la vie. I suppose, you know, despite my sleepiness, which, yeah, that's the thing, is it doesn't matter the kind of day I had, I'm always gonna seem the same amount of sleepy, because I'm always sleepy. Unfortunate. But, you know, that's what makes the stream chill and cozy, that I'm constantly on the brink of passing out. I considered over the last 5 days or however long it's been since I last streamed. Whoa, 2 of these guys. I considered multiple times had my mental pros and cons list over the benefits and potential consequences if I were to attempt to do a stay awake with me endurance. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule and it's 5 a.m. and I haven't slept yet, but my sleep schedule won't be fixed unless I go to bed at least 6 p.m. or something. At earliest 6 p.m. and that would mean I have to stay up for almost 12 hours or something, but I'm already exhausted. Oh, you know what? My big fat fucking head is in the way of my bars. Anyways, so what I was just saying, I was contemplating. Ah, oh, damn it! Now my big fat head is gonna be behind the overlay. Oh well, I guess my big fat head could be here. It's perfectly fine. I'm not in the way of anything. Okay. Yeah, I was contemplating doing a stream like that, and I ultimately every single time, because I went through the mental pros and cons several times, every single time ultimately what I concluded was it's not worth it. I'm too eepy, and then I went to bed, and then my sleep schedule continued to be fucked, which is why it took me so many days to get back to normal. And you know what I did that ended up helping it get back to normal? Wow, I'm not very convincing when I'm yawning in the middle of my sentence, but take my word for it, it's pretty normal. Okay? But what I did that ended up helping it get back to normal was actually something that I kind of already said, which is that I went to bed at 6 p.m. Hey, I guess we slayed 10 green slimes, so now we can go in the Adventurers Guild. Yippee! Ooh, I only have 23 copper? Ugh. This is nowhere near my goal of 45. Okay, I guess, so the next step here now would be keep going and try and get more copper is the #1 priority. Go as much as I can, I suppose. Because obviously my energy and my health are, well, my health is okay, but and none of these enemies can do a lot of damage, so my health is probably fine. But, you know, my energy's not great. We're all out of food now, so we're gonna keep going and see if we can't get more copper. Oh shit, is this gonna be a new weapon, I think? Nope, it's boots. That works. Drop the stone. keep pressing the wrong buttons. Put the boots on. Yippee! Okay, and then we'll just keep trying to get more copper. For as long as my tired, weary feet can carry my big body. Really is crazy, you know, how much person there is being held up technically just like by your feet. Like damn, you know, we talk about, oh, you know, my balance is so bad, oh, I'm so clumsy, but you're carrying a lot on those little feet. You gotta be kinder to them, you know? They're doing so much. It's already impressive that you're managing to function as a person. How do kangaroos carry all that weight? Is that why they're so buff? Because they got like, they stand on two legs, and I don't think they have particularly massive feet or legs. If anything, I think proportionally to their bodies, their legs and feet are like really skinny, right? So that must be why they're so buff and terrifying, is because every day from the second they're born, well, not the second they're born, but the second they're capable of walking, they're, you know, running around with those big ass kangaroo bodies and their little feet. And that must be why they're so buff and scary. And getting attacked by stupid bugs, and I have no energy, so I'm in hell. I'm not even gonna be able to get it to 15. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's definitely not getting to 15, because I'm gonna leave. Ouchie. Ooh, even my sword is slower when I'm exhausted. Yikes. To be honest, I don't think I've ever been exhausted and in combat before, so I guess I didn't realize that was a thing. Yikes. Please no Diglett ass guys, whatever the fuck they're called. We're getting out of there. Ooh, but all that copper. But I can't eat. Can I bomb them? That's that could be something. What is the recipe for this? Oh, but that uses copper, so that's kind of backwards. It's not really that good if the crafting recipe uses copper. Oh, I can't even get past here. Do you think my health can tank this? Guess we'll find out. It can tank it! Let's go! I don't know if I got any copper out of that or not. I think I just destroyed the rock and didn't get the copper. Can I get both these coppers and then that'll be worth it? Probably? Vaguely? Yeah, no, I cannot go up there. I don't know why I tried. Although I swear the number of copper in my inventory is exactly the same. Simply might be incapable of reading. Fuck that bug. Fuck you. I'm leaving. Okay, the Adventurers Guild should still be open, so I can get rid of the I can get rid of the quest from my journal. I'm just it might take us a minute to get over there. Fine. Sometimes it takes a long time to get places. And that's just part of life, you know? For example, my lessons, my aforementioned lessons that I must attend on days such as today, are over an hour away from me. So, you know, I'm nothing if not, at this point, well adjusted to long and arduous transit. Monster eradication goals. Yep, I don't even know what half the monsters are yet. Okay, thanks guys. The OST's kind of a banger. Yeah, it's one of those things you don't get to appreciate very often. Like in Genshin, my favorite OST, which is the Northland Bank OST. Well, I don't know if I would say it's my favorite. It's one of my favorites. But you never get to appreciate it in the game, because it's like, who the fuck hanging out in Northland Bank? Just listening to the OST. Me, I guess, but I don't know that anyone else ever does that. I also don't know that we're going to get home in time. It's not looking good. If we run into some food along on our journey, that would help. But considering I think we came this way in the morning and we didn't run into food in the morning, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna run into food on the way back now. Because I don't think food just randomly spawns during the day. So I think we're cooked. But you know what? Stay lovey. I barely even have any money for them to steal my money from to charge me. I think there should be I don't know, maybe this is a thing. I haven't looked. I think there should be like maybe there's a mod for this, but I think there should be a mode in Stardew Valley that's called Canadian mode, where if you pass out like so, when you wake up in the morning, they don't charge you hospital bills because we're in Canada. And that's ridiculous. Okay, level 1 combat. Sturdy ring. New crafting recipe, bug steak. Cool. Oh, level 2 mining. Yippee. I think I just swallowed really loudly. It's fine. Anyways, I'm about to get charged for hospital bills in a video game. Even if you are American and you play in Stardew Valley and you're like, yay, immersion. Who the hell wants that level of immersion where you're paying hospital bills? It's fucked up. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, stir fry. It's a perfect way to get some healthy greens on your plate. Saute the greens in a little sesame oil and make sure to add plenty of fresh ginger and garlic. Now breathe deeply. Oh, that's good. I don't know if you can tell, but there's something in my throat, and instead of muting to clear it, I'm just abusing it. You learned how to cook stir fry. Okay, now I'll clear it. Give me a second. Okay, hopefully I don't sound like that anymore. Sorry if you were a really big fan of that, but alas, it needed to be killed. If you seek hidden knowledge of the future, well, you've come to the right place. The spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Lucky will not be on your side. When is it ever? That one time playing Wuthering Waves when I got what's her face? Frolova? I don't know. I never remember her name. It's too complicated for my tiny brain. That one time I got her in a single pull. That is the only time luck has ever been on my side. Fuck you, Joja Corp. Fuck the hospital too for billing me also, but you know, if it was Joja Corp this time, say la vie. Okay, let me get my stuff back in my inventory. That I can water my plants. Let me pet my dog first, actually, because priorities, am I right? You should always pet the dog first and then do the day's work. And if you can't manage that, then give up. Petting the dog is more important than the day's work. Trust me, I'm a reliable expert on this topic. Okie dokie. Now what? I need to craft a scarecrow. Whew. I do remember that being a thing. I don't know. I don't think that's enough wood. What else do you need? Is it coal? No, it's sap. No, it's... No, it is coal. Okay, I just need more. That was wood. I need more? Yes, wood. Okay, so I need to chop wood around the farm today. Okie dokie. No problem. Easy task. Well, not that easy, because as you can see, my energy is going down very drastically because I am but a wee baby in the big wide world of farming skill and arm strength, especially arm strength. Arm strength is not it. See these arms? Well, no, because I wear gigantic sleeves, so you honestly really don't see those arms. But you know what? That's probably for the better. You know what's under there? Sticks. Useless sticks. They're just there for decoration. They are actually there, though. I could take off my shirt, but once again, today is not the day for that. I don't know that there ever will be a day for that. I mean, I could do it right now, but I'm just ahead. Basically makes no difference whatsoever. There, see, you can just vaguely see my shirt disappear, and then my shirt comes back. And it's like nothing ever happened. Just to prove that that exists. And that I'm not gonna use it. Other than just right now, when I did. Okay, that's enough wood. Oh, my pockets are full. Fuck these guys. No, I don't want to trash them. I just want to drop them. Okay, yippee! That's another achievement in my journal completed. And therefore, I believe, gone from the journal. And I also get money for it. Yippee! Okay, this is the other one I think I can do. Crafting a furnace. Yes, sir. I should very much be able to do that right now. Unless that requires coal. I don't think so. I think it's only stone and copper, right? Yeah, it's only stone and copper. Okay. It requires coal to do this. But I have enough for that, so no problem. Okay, and I definitely have enough copper where I'll be able to get a weapon upgrade once we sort of work through that cycle. That's good. Oh, also, it is a Sunday in-game, which I believe is one of the traveling cart days. So let's head on down there. Oh, let's pick up some of this stuff on the way. Let's see if we can't get anything mystical, magical, impressive, life-changing, beautiful, awe-inspiring, and perhaps even downright whimsical from the cart today. I think I could use that. I could use some mystical, magical, awe-inspiring, downright whimsical cart purchases. The traveling cart in Stardew Valley is like if in the real world there was like hot dog carts on the city streets, but every once in a while they also sold you random shit that was fun and exciting. I don't know what that would be. I know what my brain is telling me to say it could be, but I don't want to be, I don't want to trend slop. I don't know if trend slop is a thing in the eyes of the public, but it's a thing in the eyes of me. And I'm not gonna say the name of a thing just because everybody's talking about it right now and I saw it on someone's car dashboard this morning while I was traveling. I'm not gonna say it just because. It doesn't, we don't have to acknowledge that it exists. Okay, what do we got? We got a snail. I think there's a snail in the thing. A potato. I don't know if there's a flounder. There may or may not be a flounder. Melon seeds. Do I even have the community center? I don't. Can I get that now? Should I go to town and see if I can get that now? I think that's a good idea. Okay, let's talk to Jess. Great. Good conversation. Glad it happened. See you around town, kid. Okay, let's go to town. And see if I instantly get a cutscene or not, I guess. Nope. Okay. I don't know what the trigger condition is for that. Clearly. What else is there out there? Melting. Oh yeah, we're working on that. Deeper in the mines. There's deeper in the mines. That's a thing. work on that. Ugh, my pocket space is so abysmal. Okay, I was worried Evelyn was gonna harass me for that, but I don't think she was near enough by to see. Oh, do you want an acorn? Ah, you remember the old mayor's birthday. What's this? Well, you know what they say is the thought that counts. I mean, hey, it didn't disgust him, so... That's, neutral. It's like... in between a W and an L, it's just... It is. Oh, we can give Haley a flower. I just dropped these. I'm gonna end up picking them back up. Yup. Fuck me. I need to be able to drop them and then run away from them before I put them back up. Oh shit. Oh, okay. But that was a scientific experiment. Drop them and run the opposite way, and then it'll work. Okay, that works. Let's go. I'm min-maxing stupid nothing bullshit. Yup. Okay. I still can't, like, I didn't accidentally skip the cutscene or something. No, okay. Maybe that's what I have to do. Maybe I just have to click on the door. I don't know. Okay, let's go home. Empty out my inventory a little bit again. And then, go back to the mines, I guess. I don't really have the energy for that. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I should just hang around my house for the rest of the day. Collect some more, seeds, sapling seeds, tree seeds, nuts. Yes. And with those, theoretically, I can make, well, not theoretically, I can make, whatchamacallits, field snacks. And that way, despite my low energy, I would still be able to function in the mines. Yes, I think this is a good idea. I think it's already so late in the day that we're not gonna bother doing no mining content today. But we can spend the day preparing for the mining content of tomorrow's day. Let me put all this stuff away. Wrong button again, I'm a dumbass. Yippee! Journal updated! Oh, I didn't, like, get anything. Okay, that's fine too, I guess. It's not like I was hoping for a sweet treat as a reward or such. I'll live without a sweet treat. It'll just be a less sweet world to live in. That's fine. And think about growing teeth. You know, look at my, you know how I have no teeth? This is the content we're doing for the day. You know how I have no teeth? I've been thinking about growing some teeth. Just like for fun, because I can, I guess. That's biologically within my capabilities is to grow teeth. Fun. So I've been thinking about doing that. It might happen. I don't know. Oh, and there I go. I'm exhausted. Well, that lasted a really long time. I chopped down, what, like 1.5 trees before I went slug mode on them. Hate when I go slug mode on them. Not by choice. I don't know, I guess if you're going slug mode on purpose, then it's pretty epic. But slug mode on accident? Ooh, that's kind of cringe. Okay, well, I got some field snacks. Unfortunately, I kind of now need to eat one in order to function for the rest of the day, which is not super productive and efficient. But, oh well. Better than starving. Not that you can starve in Stardew Valley, as far as I know. As far as I know, it's not a thing. I guess if you die from not having enough energy, it's kind of like starving in a way, but like also kind of not really. I don't know. I do have some of these other stuff in here that I could eat, but this entire chest is basically stuff I'm saving for the whatchamacallit, the community center. Speaking of the community center, let's go back down because I think Traveling Cart Lady's shop is going to close soon. I really don't remember. I feel like a flounder is not in the community center. But then I'm like, but what if it is though? And this is like my one golden opportunity to get one really easy. But I don't even think it's a rare fish either. I think you could get it pretty easily. If I'm not horribly mistaken. Whatever. What would I want to get though? Potato. An early potato would be nice, but it is 400, which is not nice. Snail I can't even afford. Let's buy a freaking potato. I can buy a potato. Can I drop my wood in the river? Not the river. Is this a lake? Pond? Depends on your perspective, I guess. No, I cannot. Okay, let me drop it and then run in the opposite way. Yep, there we go. We got the strat down. Okay, I'm just buying a potato. Because why not? I can. It's within my right. Traveling Cart Lady is not going to show up again until next, well, not next Friday, but this Friday, which is several days away. We still have to experience Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in between there. So, that's plenty of time for me to make back my money. Speaking of making back money, I think I'm going to drop off this stuff and then run back into the forest and try and do some foraging before we pass out for the night. Although, we're not trying to pass out, that's definitely not the goal. When I say pass out, I mean ideally we pass out in bed. Intentionally, and not in the streets due to sheer exhaustion. That's not what we're trying to have happen. We'll find out. Time will tell. Will I pass out in the streets? Will I simply go to bed like a normal person? I have absolutely no idea. Okay, so the goal is to go down, way down south. Oh, hi, Abigail. Let's talk to Abigail. Sure, what the hell. Oh man, I've been pushing off my homework all weekend. Looks like I'll be pulling another all-nighter. Damn, that would be super real if I wasn't only in the first week of lessons and had no homework yet. Skill issue, perhaps. Huh. Okay, any spring onions? There's a horseradish. That's cool. Any spring onions? There's one spring onion. Is there another one? Or I can't tell. It's too dark. Is that it? Just, oh, there's two down here. Let's go. Oh, there's another horseradish in the corner. Let's go twice. Anything else? Anything else in the vicinity? I can barely see 2 feet in front of me. It's getting progressively more and more pitch black, which is not ideal foraging environment. But, you know, sometimes you gotta forage. Gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes you gotta forage. On this cool bitch of an earth. Oh, hey, there's more stuff. Oh, yippee. It's Stardew Valley, but if it was in the city as a simulator. Wee wee wee. It's like the trauma of my years living in the city to commute every day to the soulless Joja Corp lifestyle has left me with a distinctly siren sounding tinnitus. That's what we're working with right now. Okay. Yippee! Well, not yippee to the siren sounding tinnitus. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if you can get tinnitus that sounds different, or does tinnitus always sound the same to everyone? I don't know. Can you? Is that something you can even check for? I mean, I guess because they have like fake tinnitus sound effects in like movies and shit. So obviously, people generally know what tinnitus sounds like. It sounds the same, but I don't know if you can have like your own unique custom tinnitus rhythm. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Sometimes I ask questions that are best left unanswered. And that's, the beauty of life and free choice is that I don't have to pursue the answers. The beauty of my tiny, tiny streams is that I can ask stupid questions and nobody will answer them. And so I don't have to know. I can continue to live in blissful ignorance for the rest of eternity. It's a privilege. Every day. Okay, what's going on? What am I doing? I wasn't paying attention to what I said on the TV, so I have no idea. Spirits are very displeased today. Well, fuck you too, bitch. Okay. I think I already clicked on weather report. I just wasn't paying attention. I guess I want more field snacks. My energy is still only half. Man, I'm gonna use up. Oh. And I just spent $400 on a potato yesterday. Okay. Anyways. Word. Yeah, this is gonna use up like basically all of the rest of this energy, which is not great. It's fine though. It's okay. It's just not great. What's going on? I should be refilling this furnace with more copper. I almost have 5. Yippee! Yippee! I feel like I already said this in a stream a while ago, but everything lately is just making me think, man, I want to reread Witch Hat Atelier. It's just constant stream of thoughts, but I haven't, despite the fact that I haven't streamed in like 5 days, and you know that I've been on like break from streaming. Haven't had the time. I mean, like I said, the other day I went to bed at 6 p.m. And you might think, oh, that day you went to bed at 6 p.m. in the effort of fixing your sleep schedule, you must have woken up really early because you went to bed at 6 p.m. No, I woke up at like 10 a.m. That's it. That's the... Because it was like, where you go to sleep and then you sleep for like maybe 2 hours at most, and then you wake up and then you're like, well, that's not enough to fix my sleep schedule. Back at it again. And so then you go to sleep, but then you only sleep for 2 hours, and the same thing happens again, and then you're just in an infinite cycle of that, and it's really fun. But did it adjust my sleep schedule? Yeah, so that's what counts. Okay, let's put this stuff in storage. Yippee. Oh, I should, get more copper in the copper machine. What else am I doing? I'm grinding the mines. What I'm supposed to be doing. I only need 1 potato for the whatchamacallit, and I definitely only need 1 horseradish. So I could bring a couple of those as well. Ugh, but my energy is already so low, and the spirits also hate me. It's just such a bad day to do the mines, but like, what else am I supposed to do other than to do the mines today? I don't even know. Let's, run through town. Ooh, do I have a leak in my chest? Wait, okay, never mind. I don't remember if I have a leak at home, so we're gonna run home and drop this leak off, and then we're gonna go back, and then we're gonna run through town. Okay, and of course we had to keep our furnace updated. Oh, I have several leeks. Okay, in that case, I'll just keep that. Can I put this in the chest? Yes, and then I can pick up that, and then I can put it in there. In that case, you know what? I'll take the leek instead of the potato, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one of those. Okay, this should be a decent, satisfactory, adequate amount of food for now. Okay. No, I do not have minecarts. This is a baby world. It's only Mon 8. We don't have. Oh, there we go. Yippee, cutscene finally. Anyways, I was saying we don't have minecarts yet because we've been alive for 8 days. I'm an 8-day-old little baby. Okay. Oh, hi there. Hi, Mary Louise. Wow, we almost look like we have matching outfits. That's horrific and traumatizing. What an eyesore. Yeah, that's what I said when I saw your ugly mug on the town this morning. This is Pelican Town's community center, or what's left of it anyway. I mean, it's pretty good. It's like, you say what's left of it, but it's, as far as buildings go, like, that's a building, you know? It's not in ruins. That's still a building. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. I like how it really never bustles with activity ever again. I actually do like that because it's already annoying enough to figure out the villager schedules as is without the whole community center added into it. I actually do like that they don't hang out there too much because they're already so annoying to find. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. Hilarious you say that because the biggest TV watchers in town are the old people. Ham and what's-his-face George. So, why don't you go yap to them, bitch? Listen to me, you sound like an old fool. Yep, true. You always do, so that's nothing new. Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. A warehouse in the middle of a small rural town is kind of a terrible idea. Like, usually they don't put warehouses in small residential areas. They put them in, like, industrial areas or, like, fields that aren't used. Not, like, just in the middle of a small town. That's silly. That's downright silly. Unless it's gonna be a warehouse that also has like a grocery storefront or something. I don't know. Probably not though. Also, it wouldn't exactly be a massive warehouse. Anyways, this is not important. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Ah well. If anyone else buys a Joja Go membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Sigh. Here, let's go inside. Okay, let's go inside. Yippee! Passes the fuck out, and Mary Louise leaves me there, and then I die. Because I starved to death. And then the Junimos, or is it Junimo? The Junimos, they eat my body for sustenance because I passed away in the community center. I guess Vincent and Jess must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. OMG, it's a little buddy and he's waving at me and he kind of looks vaguely apple-shaped. Fantabulous. Mayor Lewis can't see the Junimos because he's old and ugly and lacks whimsy and kindness and joy. Unlike me, who would never insult someone, therefore I am full of kindness and joy. What's the matter? Are you ill? Yeah, ill of looking at your face, bitch. You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. Yeah, I'm looking at one right now, bitch. Sorry, eventually I'll stop. Not my fault you're old and blind. Don't blame me for that. You're worrying me, Corin. You wouldn't be the first to say so, I think. Look, I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. Okay, cringe. I can't make fun of you for that because lunch is like awesome. And I too could go for some lunch. Unfortunately, it's 9:30 p.m., so it's kind of past time for me to have lunch. Sad. If only every meal was as fun as lunch is. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. What exactly do you think I am? Do you think I'm a cat? I know I may look a little bit like one, but I'm not. What the hell? Strange, I'll have to come back and explore this building further. Yep, I'll do that right now, and then I'll continue on my journey north to the whatchamacallit mountain region. The mountain region. Whoa, why does that look so freaky? Whoa. Why the fuck does that look like that? Is that me or is that my game? What the fuck? What the ever-loving fuck is that? That's horrific. Okay, well, we're just gonna ignore that and pretend it doesn't look like that. I'm just gonna hope that my stream is so low quality that you're not seeing it the same way that I'm seeing it, but the way I'm seeing it is horrible. Oh my god, let's not spend more time in here than necessary. Okay, anyways. Boop. Let's head to the mines. Because at least we know the mines do not look like that. My gourd. My gourd! Oh no, my gourd! They broke it. They stabbed it with a pole. Now it's dead. The crisp air of the wilderness is all I care to know. Pretty based. I live out here by choice. Oh yeah. I often wish to go off-grid entirely. Usually when I imagine going off-grid entirely, I don't live in a tent next to somebody's gigantic house, next to a small town, but if that's your idea of off-grid paradise, then that is your idea of off-grid paradise, and it has nothing to do with me. I guess we still want to get copper. We don't really have much to gain from going out of our way to kill slimes, but I guess we can if we feel like it. But our main priority is just progressing in the mines, I guess, since we're working on our achievements, which is reach level 40. I will probably still get some copper as I go because it's simply too delicious for me to resist. Okay, let's go. Copper, yummy. Gotta be one of the worst tasting metals. Not that I've like, you know, licked a whole bunch of metals, but I feel like copper's pretty bad, right? I don't know. Metal taste test? Terrible, terrible idea. I hope no one has done that or does that ever because it is a horrific idea. Yay, there's one open. Let's go! Okay. I don't suppose there would be one open again? I don't suppose I can get a crab? I don't know if I have a crab already at home. I have no idea. Don't remember, but I guess it doesn't matter because I didn't get one anyway. There's something about the sound quality when you smack a whack in the big rock. It sounds a little bit like if you were like what it sounds like when you tap directly on a mic. It's got like that kind of muted, muffled little sound. I don't think I communicated that well, but you know what I mean, right? And if not, go tap on a microphone and record it. I don't know what you want from me. And if you don't have a microphone, tap on these nuts. Okay, I'm tired. Yeah, you're expecting too much from me. I can't troubleshoot all your problems. I'm just a little dog on the internet. I don't know. All I know is run in circle and fake cry over dramatic things. Because I get sad easily sometimes. What's going on? I don't know. I'm yawning is what's going on. Whew. Oh, yippee, there we go. I'm progressing. Oh. What the fuck? Me. I'm too weak for this shit, man. My sword is terrible. This is gonna take me a while, considering I do 3 damage per hit approximately. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Ooh. This is not great. I'm not quite on the verge of death yet or anything, but it's not ideal either. I'm gonna be on the verge of death any second now because I suck so much. Oh my god. It's okay. I've still got food in the inventory too, so I have stuff to heal with if I do get into a quite dire position. I'm already in a dire position, just more like mentally than physically. But if I get into a physically dire position, then I can take some food and feel better. Although I find that often works for a mentally dire position as well, because sometimes food really just be yummy, and that make tummy happy. And when tummy happy, sometimes brain get happy too. Yippee! I might simply be small-minded and very simple-brained. I think we've established that's true though, so that's not new information. Ooh! Why are there so many of you on my ass? What the hell? Fuck you! Oh shit, I missed horribly. That was embarrassing. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit, I need to heal. But I'm getting mobbed, so it's not exactly great timing. But if I'm on the verge of death, then I don't really have a choice. Okay, let's eat wild horseradish. Ouchie. Sorry, eating wild horseradish did not cause me physical damage. I just like pinched my ear. That seems good, right? Kinda want to kill this slime before— oh, there's 2 still. I thought there was only 1, but I was mistaken. I miscalculated. I want to kill both of these slimes before another bitch spawns. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. Weird. I thought things sounded weird, and it's because they did. My headphones were on the wrong setting. Let's go. Okay, we're on 17, so I guess our goal for the day is get to 20. That seems reasonable. For current puppy capabilities. Let's eat that shit so we can get a topaz. More copper, more slimes. I want a whatchamacallit, a ladder into the depths. You know what's something I'm a big fan of? I'm a big fan of the ladder sprite in the mines for Stardew. The way it's just a ladder into a deep dark hole, but it's like a perfect circle, and I don't know, there's just something about it, you know? It has a touch of joy and whimsy, and it really sparks my adventurers and explorers spirit that makes me want to go down into the depths. And it's like, you know, cute. It's great. It doesn't leave a lot of room for interpretation. It's very straightforward and understandable, which is a very good trait for an important interactable sprite in a game to have. And so I'm a really big fan of it. It's just, you know, it's just a little sprite, just a tiny little thing in a much bigger video game, but it's a sprite that I really particularly appreciate. I think it's a great ladder into the depths sprite. Do I want to bother killing that guy, or do I just want to keep breaking rocks for a ladder? I guess I just want to keep breaking rocks and hoping for a ladder for now. Maybe I'll go back and kill that guy after this section, or after another section. I don't know. I was kind of expecting to run into a ladder by now. I feel like I've broken a fuck ton of rocks in this area. I'm going to need to change how I'm sat soon, because I can feel my fingers getting numb. It's always great. The issue is this whole, the way I'm sat right now is my hands are above my heart, and therefore, you know, gets numb. Oh shit, well, it's looking like I'm not getting to 20, considering I'm dying. And I only have 4 bug meat, so the chance of me being able to make bug meat steak is basically completely non-existent, and at this point it's gonna take me so long to walk home that I might not even get home at all. So yep, definitely giving up on getting level 20 for the day. That's unfortunate. Oof, I would like to be able to feel my fingers again, please. Okay, I can feel my fingers again because they are now lower than my heart. Yippee. Isn't the human body so fun? Now we've just got a nice long commute back home. I love my long daily commute. It's so awesome. Yep. I'm obviously not getting home, so honestly I don't even know why I'm bothering to go on this walk. I probably could have just ran around in the mines, and it would have had exactly the same ultimate outcome. But hey, I kind of feel like I'm vaguely attempting to accomplish something when I do this, and therefore, physically and progressionally, it might be worth nothing. But mentally, it feels a little bit better. And sometimes you really just gotta prioritize the thing that mentally feels a little bit better. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, generally. 1:10 a.m. I might get home. I don't know. I don't want to give up completely, but it's not exactly looking great either. If I ignore everything on my way and simply focus on getting into bed ASAP, I think we're fine. Yay, I didn't pass out. Let's go. And I got level 3 foraging. Number 1. Number 1. Stupid ass. +1 axe proficiency. New crafting recipe. Cookout kit. New crafting recipe. Moss soup. That's exciting. When is the moss day? I feel like that's soon or something, isn't it? Weather report. Forecast tomorrow. Partially cloudy with a light breeze. Lots of pollen. What does that even mean? Does that affect anything? Lots of pollen? Like, what do they mean by that? Are they just telling me is like, they might say that on the forecast, so this is like an immersion thing? Or does that have some kind of impact on the actual weather that exists in game? I don't know. Dear Farmer Corn, I'd like to apologize for joking about your grandpa's old little cottage when we first met. It's really a nice little house. However, you might need some more space someday. That's where I can help. If you bring me some raw materials and pay a fee, I can expand your house. Continued on next page. Thank you. The first expansion I offer includes a kitchen. With a kitchen, you'll be able to cook any recipes you've learned. Anyway, I hope you're starting to feel at home in Stardew Valley. Your Ropal? What? Neither of those letters were right. Your local... I guess I was reading Robin at the same time. That doesn't really explain where the P came from, but okay. Your local carpenter Robin. Yep. Once again, your advertising tactics are really impressive, girl. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake and the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. Rosmodius, wizard. Me when I sign all my emails. I'll be Corin, VTuber. No, that's what I sign off at the end of the letters that I send to random strangers to convince them to watch my VTuber. You know what I think about a lot? I think about, you know, at least for me, where I am, walking around the city, there's all these, like, posts, like, boards and shit that are full of signs that are, you know, just like paper printouts from somebody's printer advertising a million different things. And I often think about, what if I actually just put my VTuber and like a QR code of my Twitch channel up on one of those boards one day? Maybe that's better advertising than posting on Twitter these days. I don't know. I think it'd be funny. It's the same energy as like paying for a billboard in the middle of nowhere in a town that only old people who don't even know what the internet is live. And that's your VTuber advertising. I don't know. I think fun. Do I think it would work? I don't know. The difference between that and like just putting your face on a piece of paper in a random board around town is that one is free. I always wonder about that too, you know, like, I don't know, is it free? Is there some kind of rule? Because I feel like occasionally you see signs on those like signpost things where people will be like, oh, you know, 1-800 advertise here. But it's like, I could just print out a piece of paper and staple it there. Why would I call you and pay you to put something on what, as far as I could tell, is a free public space that anyone can just hang posters on? Because what are they gonna do? They gonna put security cameras up for the signpost full of already completely random posters and hunt you down by facial ID if you put up a signpost of your fucking VTuber and then dox you on VTuber Twitter? Like, I don't know. What the fuck are they gonna do to you? I don't know. Shit. I guess you'd have to fuck around and find out in that case. You know what? I think if we're gonna talk to the wizard, then we're gonna get the translation thingy, which would mean I can drop a bunch of these thingies off at the community center. Let's just start with the spring bundle for now. This is also reminding me that I need to buy other spring seeds, I think. The cauliflower and spring bean for the sake of the community center. So I think we should stop by the wizards, get our translation guide thing, and then go to town. See if I can't get a couple more spring seeds. Yep, let's meet the wizard. I think I didn't buy the other spring seeds earlier specifically because I didn't have a scarecrow, if I recall correctly. And now I do have a scarecrow. So, what the hell? Sure. What the hell was that face? Why did I... That was weird. I just made a weird face. I don't know why. Kind of scary. Anyways. I was gonna say, you know what truly scares me, but then I actually couldn't think of anything. So. I think what truly scares me is teenagers using AI to write fan fiction. That scares me. What is the point of that? You know? Like, why? Why? Just so weird, and it's so upsetting. The death of arts and culture, and we're alive to witness it every day, and that's terrifying. But luckily there's still stupid dumbasses like me on the internet to make up for it all, so let's go. Okay, I'm Rosmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediator between physical and ethereal, master of the 7 elements, keeper of the sacred you get the point. Yes, I do. Kinda wanted to know where that was going though. And you, Corin, are the one who has arrival I've long foreseen. I have exactly two voices. I have my regular voice and then I have my whatever the fuck this voice is. And they're not even that different, I think. Here, I'd like to show you something. That was just terrible. Behold! It should... No, I can't do that sound. It's my Junimo impression. I can only do it if I say beep, and even then it's not that good. And I can tell I'm straining my voice to do it. So I'm gonna stop that. They call themselves the Junimos, mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason they refuse to speak with me. Maybe they're ageist. They just don't like old people. The same reason, you know, we had the beef with Mayor Lewis in the community center earlier. They just don't like old bitches. I guess I've still got it. I'm still hip and cool and down with the youths because the Junimos recognize my existence. Okay. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. That's great. Like I said, I don't fear much, generally. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Most interesting. You know, that would be another great thing. Like, you know, again, those community signboard things from earlier. Just like print out a piece of paper that's just complete nonsense. Start a local mystery. Maybe some people pick it up and they do some whole like deciphering the code type thing, but then there is no code, so whatever they decipher is just them projecting, because you just wrote total nonsense. Stay here, I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. That was swaggy. I want to be able to do that with my VTuber model, right? Like I just do it like a 360 around and then just fly off the screen. I want that as like an animation. That fucks. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. I was gonna say I feel like I don't remember this cutscene, but I think it's because I skip it normally because I'm an asshole. Okay. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. Oh, should I be doing like a Junimo voice? Shit, I don't know if I can. Let me move my head again so I can read properly without having to do this stupid thing. I'm trying to...
We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for the gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll.
There, that's my Junimo voice. I think in hindsight, past me was right. I shouldn't have done that. One with the forest. What do they mean? Shush. Uh-huh. I wasn't expecting there to be so much of a gap between the awkward sniffing and that. Come here. Couldn't even commit to the bit enough to say come hither. A cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? It sure smells like something. Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. How do I do that in real life? What if I want the essence of the forest to permeate me in real life? What do I have to do? Like, was it just go to the forest and start chomping down on sticks? I don't know. Probably not that. That sounds like a bad idea. I am now experiencing a bad trip. That's fun. Yeah, it's definitely been a long time since I've not skipped this cutscene, because what the hell's going on? Gotta move back over. You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. And it's just them begging me to give them free food. Let's go. You have nothing important to tell me? Leave me be. I have much work to do. Fuck you, asshole. Man, I'm just like a little guy. I'm just going around. I'm just trying to make friends. I'm just trying to have a nice, friendly conversation with a new townsfolk who I just met for the first time. And you're just like, man, fuck off. What the hell? Ugh, ugh, ugh. Anyways, let's go to the community center and drop off our new items. Well, they're not new items. We've had them in a chest for like 9 days. But they're gonna be new to the Junimos that I'm gifting them to out of the... Fuck me! What kind of timing is that? Fuck you, bitch. You hate me. Okay, let's go to the community center. What's going on in town? Anything going on in town? Not much. Ooh, if we want to have someone to dance with, we've got to really get on the early gifting grind. How much is this again? 1,000? Oh, it's 2,000. Eef. I'm not getting anywhere near that anytime soon. I got $251. You think I can afford $2,000 backpack? No, sir. Robin. Hey, I heard that Lewis showed you around the community center. It'd be great if you could fix that place up. It used to be a really nice building. Why don't you fix it up? Girl, you're literally the fucking local carpenter. And you're telling me it would be nice if I fixed up something around town? Why don't you fix it up? That's literally your job. That's like your entire being, your entire point for existence is fixing up buildings. And you're asking me to do all this shit. The hell? Why is everything gotta be my business? Daffodil. Leek. It's important to me that they're in the right order because this may be the only bundle I get to have in the right order the entire game, depending on my luck. I guess we'll find out. Certainly not anytime soon, because I'm certainly not getting this shit done anytime soon, but eventually, yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy the other spring seeds. Assuming I can afford at least one of each, I guess we'll find out. Naturally, I haven't streamed in several days, which means my instinct right now is to screw up my voice as much as possible to make getting back into streaming as difficult as possible because I love whimsy and fun! Okay, what do I need? I need a cauliflower and a bean starter. I guess if I can afford more than one, why not, right? Ooh, I want tulips. And that's all I can afford. There's a fuck ton of people here, so I'm gonna talk to everybody. Okay. Great conversations, everybody. You keep doing your thing, ladies. Yeah. Okay, let's leave. We got a lot of seeds to plant back at home, so let's do that. And I have a feeling it's going to take up the rest of our day's dosage of energy to plant all 34 of these new seeds. I was gonna say 33, but I accidentally missed the tulips. My bad. I noticed at the last second and was able to rectify my mistake. Burgers. Pog champion. I'm dying from a terrible affliction called I fucking suck. Okay, is this gonna be enough? Early. This like, seems like a lot, right? Maybe not. Maybe yes. But maybe not. But maybe yes. But maybe not. But maybe yes. But maybe not. But maybe yes. But maybe not. It's not. It's literally one short. Bruh moment. Pretty close though, eh? One short. Could have been 5 short, and that would be really embarrassing. But 1 short is not that bad. Just reminds you of all the glory and fame we could have had if I had guessed correctly. Hedge. Because, you know, they give everyone who guesses correctly in this context $4 million. That's why everyone loves playing Stardew Valley so much, because they want the opportunity to get $4 million for guessing the right number of plots required for their seeds in their inventory. Thank you for the follow! What's up? Maybe you don't have to answer that. I don't know what to say to people, so what's up is the default apparently. It's a terrible default. I need to script my basic human interactions. That's a good plan. You know, Stardew Valley is a fictional game because we can afford a farm. True! Although, to be fair, it's we didn't buy it. I think we just inherited it. But that's kind of also like Nepo baby shit. So, I mean, like, same different, right? We didn't afford the farm, but our grandfather could, which is same thing, you know? If anything, even more so, because I feel like more and more people were poor back then. I don't know. I don't know the statistics of people's money. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything more about money than I already do, which is not very much, so. Not a difficult goal. Same difference. Yeah. Grandfather rich, we rich. It's all, you know, it's money pass on. Yep. What am I doing in life? That didn't take up all of my energy, but it took up a lot of my energy. So I guess I'll use the rest on clearing up the farm, and we might turn in early tonight. Because I will have no energy. I guess I could go back down to the forest and do more foraging to spend up some time. That would be a good idea. For efficiency. Okay, let's just do it right now. Because I don't want to be foraging when it's pitch black again. Because that sucked. It sucked when we did that. I couldn't see shit. So, let's forage in the daytime. And then I can do farm shit when it's nighttime. And that's a much smarter daily schedule. Oh yeah, I can pick up some of this stuff now. I can go say hi to Leah. Hello, Leah. Hello, neighbor, spelled the American way. We both live outside of town. Does that mean something? I don't know. Robin also kind of lives outside of town, so. Anyways. I've only been playing Stardew recently. It's been an interesting experience. I spent like the entire spring just doing farm stuff. My co-op buds dealt with talking to the villagers. Co-op is really fun if you get to play it in co-op, which I mean obviously you did, but co-op's fun. That's a good first experience for Stardew, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I'd say co-op is great because you can just like focus on whatever you want, right? Like when I play co-op, I leave all the fishing to anyone but me because I'm personally not a fishing minigame guy. I just spend all the time in the mine. But yeah, it's fun. I like Stardew. Oh my god, I've been playing Stardew for a long time. It's very early in terms of my gaming experience timeline. I got into Stardew, I don't know, a long time ago. Reason why I wasn't talking to the villagers, I wasn't interested in any of them. Well, I asked if Robin was a romance target. They said no, so I went to the mines instead. Yeah, unfortunately, you gotta get mods for that. I don't know how mods work in co-op. I can't say I've ever tried. I've only played co-op on the Switch version, so no mods, but understandable. I think the ideal romance targets in Stardew Valley, in my opinion, would literally be Robin, Caroline, and the Wizard. And none of those people are romanceable. Sad. There's definitely mods for all of those, though. Haven't done any of them. Gotta be honest. I think I almost did a romanceable wizard mod once, and then I gave up. So. Anyways, I'm playing on Switch right now, so I wouldn't have any mods either way in the current game. I guess I could eat this horseradish and then pick up the spring onions and then sell them and then use the extra energy I gained from that horseradish to do shit around the farm. All the romance targets are either married or unavailable. Life is not worth living, now I'm married to the job. Oof. Oh, sorry, I almost pulled my Switch off my desk because I moved 2 inches. Yeah, I like some of the romanceable characters that are actually romanceable in the game. Like Leah, who we were just passing earlier. She's great. And I like some of the guys, but I also don't like a lot of them. And unfortunately, I do think Caroline and Robin and the Wizard are like the most peak. What say, lovey? I don't know. I romance usually different people every time. I feel like the only person that I never ever romance is Penny because I don't like her, but I try to at least get like 8 hearts or whatever the maximum is with multiple villagers when I play, just like for the sake of extra content, because I've been playing Stardew for so long that it's like I just want the extra content that I haven't gotten before sometimes. I heard from friends who played with me, red flags for all of them, the literal trash can in town, Shane. Yeah, I don't know. Every villager has their like stands, you know. I hate calling them villagers, like it's Animal Crossing. It's weird, but that's what they are. The townspeople, that's my preferred terminology. The townspeople, every townsperson in Stardew. I still have energy. I should do more shit. Every townsperson in Stardew has their stands who will defend all of their shit. And you know, like they are written to be romanceable characters, so of course they all have ups and downs and their own appeals, and they are meant to market to different people with different types, of course. Some of them, like Penny, I simply would never romance personally. I was more of a Rune Factory / Harvest Moon person, so Stardew was a what did I just fucking say? Stardew? Stardew was a bit of a change for me. I haven't played through Rune Factory or Harvest Moon, so I don't know how different they are. But Stardew is my like main sim game, I guess. I feel like everything I play is a little bit of a sim game in a way or another. But yeah, Stardew's my big main game that is in that sort of genre. I feel like Stardew I would suggest Rune Factory 3 or 4 since it's closest. I will keep that in mind. Are Rune Factory games like free or paid, or I have no idea. I really don't know. I don't get out there much. Okay, it's 12:20. I'm going to bed. I don't know. I love sim games, and I would always try more. They're on the Switch, yes. Oh, cool. Okay, I'll look into those. Thank you. I do love sim games. That's in my like stupid little bio on Twitter is that I like sim games, but I feel like I play the same 3 over and over again, which is, you know, fine by me, but I do try to get out there in content terms every once in a while. I sense that a new viewer has joined us. Yippee, the spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Whatever. Whatever, spirits. Whatever. Okay, we've got, yeah, that's kind of the consequences of having 30 seeds to plant the previous days that now I have to not harvest, I have to water over 30 seeds. 5 and 6 are the latest ones, but they made the transition to 3D, so trying to min-max your day was suddenly way different. Yeah, I don't know, I get it. This was a thought I was having recently in terms of game dev stuff, because unfortunately I am into that. I don't know what's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because it's like, oh, you're in the gamer basement, but now you're also in the game dev basement, and now you're in 2 basements at once. I guess that's the unfortunate part. But the thought I was having recently was about, like, a lot of the times people make games in 3D just for the sake of it, and not because it's a game that particularly needs or benefits from being in 3D in any way. And that I think it would be a good exercise for a lot of game devs to imagine what their 3D game idea would play like in 2D in order to refine the base gameplay before putting it back into 3D. Instead of like this idea of relying on, well, it's 3D and has high quality graphics, therefore it equals good, but the gameplay might be shit. It's okay, I was as well for the game dev stuff. Adulting gets in the way of that hobby. Yeah, it's very time consuming, especially as if you're like, especially as a hobby even, because there's so much more stuff that you have to do yourself in comparison to if you're doing it as a job. You've got, you know, huge teams and fancy pipelines. Unfortunately, I'm trying to do both, but yeah, it's a lot of shit for sure. It is rewarding when you get something done, but that's the issue is, you know, you could literally dedicate 5 years of your life and $1 bajillion towards making a game and then have it never see the light of day. So it's one hell of an industry, that's for sure. Also, the stigma of people just avoiding a game because, oh, it was it was made using RPG Maker, therefore it's shovelware. Okay, I'm completely not familiar with what the term shovelware means, but yeah, I definitely get what you're saying otherwise. I will play a game if I think it looks good and fun, and that's it. That's my criteria is, does it look like it would be fun? Yeah, okay, I'll play it. I'm not super pretentious about stuff like that. I mean, I am like, right, like I'm into the game dev stuff, so I feel like I have an appreciation for anything. Like, even, you know, people make Scratch games, and I'm like, yeah, man, that's awesome. I want to see how much you can do with Scratch. That's so cool. Shovelware, or as the kids say, it's an X-slop. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. There's all kinds of shit in game dev conversation that I feel like is just, why can't we, you know, have fun? Sometimes that's my conclusion. Ugh, what am I doing? I'm clearing my farm. I have barely any energy. Oh, I have more seeds to plant. Great. That means more plots to water. Yay. I guess my main goal is still progress further in the whatchamacallit shit, the the mines, but still don't have energy. I'm waking up every day with 2 energy to my name, and I really don't get very far. Oh, I can put my fish in the community center now. True. I kind of forgot about that. Lol. Oh, the pomegranate also goes in one of the bundles I've unlocked. Okay, cool. I didn't think so. Albert is not community center, neither is anchovy. Sardine is. Okay, this is like a good haul. Let's take this stuff to the community center and see what happens. Probably nothing. I don't think any of these is like a full bundle. Certainly not. It's not. I don't have to say I think. It's not. I know it's not. This is gonna get me jack shit. But that's fine. It's the name of the game, you know? Progress towards a larger goal. Yippee! Gotta stop doing that. I've been trying to code again, but with the free time, I only got time to code stream widgets and gotcha stuff, lol. I don't know why I have to read the lol in the message. I don't. I just not read the lol. But I have to read the lol. It's part of the experience. Would have enjoyed trying game dev again, but that's when free time is more available. Definitely not during Q4, because Q4 is hell. Yeah. It's I'm more on the art side than the coding side. So I don't know how much it goes for trying to code in your free time, but certainly for trying to, oh, those are both sardines. I'm a dumbass. Certainly trying to do game art in your free time is very time consuming. I guess at least with game art, it has the advantage of even if you don't have it end up in a game, it's like you still made some nice art. And if you're not doing it for like an NDA or whatever, you should still be able to share it and get some joy out of it. Versus if you code stuff and it never sees the light of day, then you don't really get the same. I don't know. There's not. It just it doesn't really stand on its own as much, I guess, unless you find another way to repurpose it into something else, which you totally could, but thankfully AI has made coding way easier nowadays. There will still be people who say it's bad, but it's way easier to make sure it's formatted properly and optimized. Yeah, I don't go much near anything with AI. I know I mean, one thing about AI coding, I guess, is that in comparison to other AI stuff is that it doesn't have the same direct, oh, these fish are not in the community center. It doesn't have the same direct, like, oh, it's stealing from other people, because I know there's like that meme I always see people post in the coding talk that is about like, oh, nice code, thanks, I stole it, or whatever, that meme. So it's like, it doesn't have that same concern, but would still have the like environmental ethical concerns. But I don't know. I don't go coding side as much. I'm gonna sell these fish, I suppose. I personally don't like to use generative AI for anything, but it does have less ethical complications coding-wise than art-wise, from my understanding, so. I like to put earth crystal on a chain. I'm not helping you with that. I'm not helping you with that. You want to put an earth crystal on a chain? Girl, go get an earth crystal and put it on a chain. That's weird. Do you think she like drills a hole in it, or do you think she's more like the wraps a wire around it and, whoa, sorry, my face broke, and puts it in like a little thing? I don't know. I don't know much about jewelry making. I don't know if she does either. I don't even know who she was. I didn't even pay that much attention. I guess I could eat my cookies and get more energy. Whatever. Let me save one of each of those. From a programmer's perspective, makes our time fixing bugs way easier. Gone are the days of finding a misplaced semicolon for 16 hours because AI can just scan through and point out where it's wrong. Yeah, I mean, AI that would scan through and point out what's wrong wouldn't even necessarily be generative AI, right? Like, so it would, at least the scan through and identify problems wouldn't even have to be generative AI, and non-generative AI is not inherently a problem, so. That's the thing, right? Like, especially in the conversation about game dev, there's a lot of AI that comes into the conversation that isn't necessarily all the bad AI. And I simply don't know enough about that side to say anything about that, frankly. I know draw a picture and what am I doing? Oh, I don't want to be doing this. I don't know what I'm doing. Getting water. 4 p.m. I have barely any energy. What can I do with my remaining time other than go foraging again? I have more stuff for the community center. I can just run laps, basically, I suppose. That's community center, that's community center. That is community center, but I don't have that bundle unlocked yet. Lingcod is not community center, neither is that. Is that not? I guess not. Apparently not. I was mistaken. Um, but then again, on the bad side, it's when the newer programmers I have to deal with where they made the entire code with AI and try to pass it as their own work is pain. Generative AI on coding should give you a good skeleton for your code and make sure everyone follows the same format. Oh yeah, that I can see how that would help with industry stuff, certainly. The problem is when they don't proofread the code and wonder why things are going wrong. Yeah, I mean that's the same with like the whole Time Magazine ChatGPT study about how AI is actively making everyone's cognitive ability who uses it worse. And that's the same in any industry, right? Like with coders, it might help you, but it might hurt you in the long run, you know? It might help doing a little thing right now, but especially if you're a beginner, that, yeah, I can see how that would be very damaging to your learning. Did you watch the game last night? Or wait, do you even have a TV set? I do have a T set. A T set. I do have a TV set. I certainly did not watch the game, good sir. Nor would I ever. I do not be watching games. I'm playing a farming sim with a dog boy avatar. I don't know what you think I am, but I'm not watching no games last night. Okay, let's get some fish in this fish bundle. Yep, there's 1, 2, and 3. I can get a mussel probably easily enough, and I can probably get a crab from grinding out the mines if I ever find my way back there. Although I seem to never have enough energy to even bother going there. But Sylvie, what's going on? What else is there in life other than go to the mines? It's Vincent's birthday. I have absolutely nothing to give to him. Oh yeah, Leah still wants an earth crystal. Not happening. I can say hi to Harvey. So true, King. I mean, I don't know that I wash my hands every time I sneeze, but I already wash my hands more than average, so I don't need to scrub all the skin off the backs of my hands any more than I already do, to be honest, so I think it's fine. Where am I? I guess I'm looking for more fish stuff. I don't think mussels even spawn over on this side of the beach. I found a lost book. Yippee. Is this in the bundle? I don't think so. No, it's not. No, I didn't think so. None of this is, but I guess I can sell it for money, which is good considering I have $27. Damn, just like real life, I got $27 in bank account. And 1 singular mussel to my name, also just like real life. Who knows where that mussel is? I'll leave it to you to guess. Let's drop that off at the community center. Okay, good. I was worried if Abigail would be too nearby to that, but she was not, and everything was perfectly okay. Let me put this mussel in the community center. RIP my 1 singular mussel. I am now giving it away to the fish. Don't exist yet. I'll get there eventually, but today is not that day, apparently. Okie dokie, Oh, we got a little cutscene. Yippee. I wasn't expecting there to be so much awkward silence. Grr, sounds like those raccoons are back again, filthy varmints. Are there raccoons in Star? I feel like I've never seen a raccoon. Do they have a sprite for that? They must. There must be raccoons that you can see at night in Stardew Valley. I don't think I don't have any active thoughts of seeing one. Oh well, I guess it's not important. There may or may not be a raccoon sprite in Stardew. I have no idea. Did you do an old man a favor? What else? I can't say words. You go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me. They've been causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back. That is not how raccoons work, man. I don't think giving them a good scare is gonna do shit. They'd be back. Unless you're shooting them in the head, they're gonna be back. And we are not shooting them in the head. I'm role-playing as if this was Canada. It's important that we don't break RP. Also, we don't have a gun. That helps. It was me, I'm sorry. So that's Old Man Voice, the sequel. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? Not everyone's cut out for this world, Corin. You don't know what it's like to be me. I'm not harming anyone. I just want to live life my own way. Is that so wrong? No, it's a shame for food to go to waste. Thanks, Corin. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. I mean, you'd be harming yourself if you got a disease or something, but that's your business. You can go on home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. Yeah. Raccoons don't work like that. What can I say? I like the aggressive number of cherry blossom petals that just flew in from the right side all at once. That was super atmospheric. Wait. Cutscene's still going. I know what you were doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. I feel like Gus would also be a decent romanceable target, but his sprite kind of scares me. I think it's something with the eyes. They're just, why are they looking at me like that, you know? I don't like it. Where are we? I'm in town. That cutscene was so long, I got completely disoriented. Oh hey, we've got a flower that I could give to Haley, but I'm pretty sure she's already at home and in bed, and I don't have permission to access her bedroom yet. Oh, say la vie on that one. Home and to bed it is. You can give her the flower tomorrow, I guess. I think, as of right now, all things considered, looking at the time, I shall, methinks, play one more game. Not one more game, one more day in game. After this one. And then probably call it on the stream for the day. Because I don't want to do a crazy long stream after not streaming for so many days, because that is simply asking for your throat to get fucked up. Oof. And I'm on the brink of death. Well, that was fun. That was great. Max efficiency Stardew gameplay. I'm on the brink of death and it's 10 p.m. Wow, just like real life. Just kidding, I'm not on the brink of death, as far as I know. you could technically be on the brink of death without knowing it. Where I just had a conversation with like this last stream. I was talking about how you always think that there is a future to look forward to, but you could always be wrong without knowing it. But you know, human optimism, am I right, folks? Yeah, yeah. Oh, please tell me how. Oh, I still only have half energy. My God. I was gonna say I wanna finally spend some time in the mines, but I'm still not waking up with full energy. So I don't know. And after I watered this whole field, I'm gonna have even less energy. Man, I don't know. I want to spend this final day doing some mine progression, but the game really has it out for me, making my life hard. Sigh. Yep, more unnecessary vocal strain. Is it really a stream if I don't... Fuck you! Is it really a stream if I don't unnecessarily strain my voice at the consequence of my own functionality? No! Joystick moment. Robin's Lost Axe. I know exactly where that is, thankfully, because I've played Stardew Valley 4 a bajillion times. And fill my water ball from mini corn. Good boy. Okie dokie. I'll put the water thing away, and I think I'll also get out some food and see if I can't restore a little bit of my stamina. I have some fish I can eat, that's true, because none of these ended up being community center items. I do have these cookies still. Something is telling me to keep the link on, but I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna listen to the voices. Sometimes you should listen to the voices, if those voices can be trusted. If you don't know how to verify if the voices can be trusted or not, don't listen to anything I say, that's for sure. I'm one of the voices that definitely can't be trusted. Okay, that's my energy restored. So I guess I just go to the mines and to hope that I'll find more food on the way or in the mines, but if not, it might just be a short last day. Okay, there's plenty of food up here. That's good. That bodes well for us. Cool. Well, I might be able to get to floor 20 today, which I said was my goal when we were in the mines earlier, and then I failed horribly and never went back to the mines for several in-game days. Oh, there's another horseradish there. Let me grab that. Yippee! Epic and poggers. Wahoo! Okay. Fuck that slime. I don't care about him. I only care about trying to get to level 20. I might have to face him later if the ladder down to level 16 is not over here and is in fact closer to him. Never mind, I don't have to worry about any of that at all. Let's move on. I guess I should run around and take a look at the layout first in case there is an open ladder. Please drop me a crab. Please, 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 please. Fuck you. Badge. All I want in life was a crab. Oh, actually, I do want this copper ore. Place the bomb and pick up the copper instead. No ladders unveiled to the world with that move, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Yippee! Can totally reach level 20 today. It's only 10:40 a.m. and we're like halfway there from where we started. So doable and epic and awesome and pog. Yippee! That's a cool looking weapon. Can I pick that up? Is that better than my current? Probably. Almost definitely. -4 weight? -4 weight? Eh? Okay. Honestly, it's confusing to my tiny brain what -weight means. Like it actively makes me lighter or what? I know clubs are like the hot Stardew speedrunning tech. I'm in the know enough to know that, but I don't use them because I don't try to speedrun Stardew Valley generally. The only thing I try to speedrun is having someone to dance with at the first dance. That's all I care about. I just care about not looking like a loser to all my new neighbors. I think I do look like a loser to all my new neighbors either way, but I could at least try. Oh yay, that was easy. Okay, this one might be not as easy, but we've got a decent amount of food. Oh, never mind. It was really easy, actually. I think it was even almost easier than the last one. Yippee! Let me eat this. Because I don't know what's going to be in here. Please don't be a shitty slingshot. Okay, it's a real sword. It's a small sword, but it's still a sword. A small sword is better than no sword at all. If you're a sword enjoyer, that's for sure. Oh, I don't like that, actually. I don't want to... That is terrible. That is... Oof, oof, oof. Okay, sure. Let's do it like that. Good enough. Let's just keep going. It's only 1 p.m., so we've got more time to enjoy the mines today. Still got food to restore more stamina when I need it. Are there any guys here? Nope. Let's just spend as much of the day as we can in the mines, and if we're able to progress deeper into the mines, then epic and poggers. But if we're not, oh well, at least we got to level 20. We did say that that was a goal, and we accomplished that goal, so that's a W.
Wow.
Oh, ooh, I want the Omni Geode. Okay, let's eat the leek in that case. Just so I can pick up that Omni Geode. That's very good. Will I get anything good from it? No, probably not, but it's still like a good item in general. Sort of a base level of decent. Certainly in comparison to the, whatchamacallit, the regular, boring geodes. I don't even know what they're called. What are they called? Are they not just called geode? Oh. Rock geode? I don't know. I think they're literally just called geodes. They don't get a special, fun, funky name because they suck too much. The geodes and I have that in common. Okie dokie. I guess I should have run around first in case there was an open thing. That's on me. Defeated by my own dumbassery. Oof, not looking good for me energy-wise. Let me eat my wild horseradish. What am I doing? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons continually is what I'm doing somehow. Okay, that was not really that impressive. Yikes, could have been worse, but... Oh, there is a ladder. What? Am I blind? Apparently, because that's not like a really subtle ladder or anything. It's pretty fucking obvious. Yeah, it's just called a geode. It's the loser geode for losers. Whereas the Omni geode is the rainbow gay geode for cool people. Ugh. I have no fucking stamina. I might be cooked, but we're on 24, so it'd be really nice if I could get one more to 25. That'd be really, really nice. I would really like that if the game could be so kind. Ooh, I can eat that. Let me eat that. Yummy! Again, not that impressive, but better than nothing. I know getting copper is not exactly the most efficient use of my stamina at this point if my main goal is to get to 25, but I see the copper and I know that I need the copper, and then my brain cannot resist mine the copper even if I know it's a bad idea. Okay, cave carrots is good. I can work with that. No. No. There we go. Finally, the one thing I was actually trying to pick up. Let me pick it up. Yippee! Ah. No, please. Please. I guess it's much easier with the new sword, so it's really not that big of a deal. It's kind of really low-key drama. Ooh, another Omni geode. That's pretty lucky. Let's go. The true luck will be decided by if I get a ladder to level 25 or not. Nothing so far, but any second now, I'm sure it will appear, and then we'll be grateful and mystified beyond belief at the will of the beings that has allowed us to get to that point. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Not oh no. We found our ladder. Yippee! Okay, it's already 7 p.m. and I don't have any energy, but there's some enemies here, so kill them, and then I guess I will leave and go home. Is currently the plan. I mean, I'm gonna go down that ladder and see what's on the next floor, because there's always the rare chance that there's open things until level 30, and that would be really epic. And of course, there's always going to be more enemies and potentially more loot, which makes it worth it to come down here, even if nothing major comes out of it. Yippee! Getting unexpectedly farther than anticipated. I don't think we'll get to 30, and I'm not going to allow myself to hold the hope that we might, because I think it's simply unrealistic. But we'll still run around and kill some guys, simply because we can. We're going out with a bang for our last hurrah in terms of this particular Stardew stream. I'm not afraid of this anymore. I have like full health. I'm literally chilling. I can literally just stand here and kill these guys and hope that maybe one of them opens a ladder at some point. That would be really epic. I don't expect that to happen, but it would be cool. I could get to 28. That would be super epic. As long as I don't die to them, it's whatever, you know? Okay, this is like so many bug meat that I kind of want to pick them up. I don't want to sacrifice any of these for them, though. Unless I think there's 10? Shit. Tried to do the drop it and run away strat, but it didn't really work. Okay, because if there's 10... I can make a bug meat steak and then eat it. Okay, there's another one over here. 2? Yes, I can make a bug meat steak, eat it, and then go over here, pick my geode back up, and I'm efficiency maxing or something. I think I'm not maxing anything, I'm just existing. For some reason, the word maxing is just like a buzzword that's been stuck in my brain for the past year and a half. I wish that it was not, but alas, unfortunately, I don't know of any manual way to remove earworms. I think you just have to wait for them to decide they're done with you and let you go from their evil and controlling grasp over your entire mentality, however long they decide to stick around. Yeah, I'm not getting to 30. Let's leave before I pass out, because I would like to get home and get into bed before I fucking die. Oh, right, I forgot. Okay, let's go home. I've got some good loot. We got 36 copper ore, 3 quartz thingies, over 100 stone, which is really not that impressive, but it's, you know, better than nothing. 55 weed things, whatever the fuck they're called, fiber, yeah. And 2 of 2 different geode types. That's fascinating, that is. Okie dokie, let's go home, put the stuff in the chest, go to bed, and then we will call it a day. Yippee! Poggers moment. I got into bed at a good time. I'm level 3 mining. +1 pickaxe of proficiency. New cooking recipe, miner's treat. Because you know how miners in the mine are constantly eating giant lollipops? Hell yeah. That infamous cultural fact about miners that everyone knows. Level 2 combat, +5 HP. That's pretty good. Good shit. I'm gonna make use of that eventually for sure. Alright, well, there we go. That's the stream. A solid 2 hours for my return after my several days of continually attempting and generally failing to fix my sleep schedule. I am now a smelly, smelly dog who needs to take a bath. Good night. Good job. Thanks, you too, at everything that you did today. I'm sure. I believe in you. I have that faith. Okay. Yep, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. See you hopefully tomorrow, because I don't have anything going on, and I'm sure I will get to bed soon and sleep all through the night and wake up nice and early and well rested, right? Right?